Hello and welcome to using Loguru to simplify Python logging. This is Roxana from Real Python, and in this course, you'll learn how to add production-ready logging to your Python applications using Loguru. Logging is a programming practice that helps you track, understand, and debug your application's behavior. Loguru is a Python library that provides simpler, more intuitive logging compared to Python's built-in logging module. By the end of this course, you'll know how to start logging immediately with Loguru without complex configuration, customize log formats, and send them to multiple destinations such as files or standard error. To get the most from this course, you should be familiar with some Python concepts such as functions, for loops, context managers, and you might also find it helpful to have some experience with Python built-in logging module, but this isn't required. So don't worry if you're completely new to logging in Python, because this course will guide you through everything you need to know to get started with Loguru and implement effective logging in your applications. If you ever struggle to understand when your application fails in production, this course will give you the tools to fix that, starting in the next lesson where you'll learn how to install Loguru. In this video, you'll learn how to install Loguru so that you can start using it. Loguru is available on the Python package index, so you can install it with pip. Let's see how. Open a terminal or command prompt. We're going to use the Python command -m to indicate that we want to use the built-in venv module. And we want to create a virtual environment called venv as well. Let's press enter. So it looks like it didn't do anything, but when we do ls and enter, we see that it created a venv folder that wasn't there before. A virtual environment allows you to manage dependencies separately for different projects. This prevents dependency conflicts and it keeps your setup clean. The command you just used created a virtual environment called venv. Inside this folder, we're going to find a script and then inside of it an activate. We're going to use that to activate our virtual environment. So you see that this venv in green appeared at the left side of the prompt. At this point, you know that you're inside a virtual environment, so we're going to use the python-m pip to install Loguru. Small typo here. To verify that the installation was successful, we're going to start a Python interactive session by running Python and enter. And now we're going to import Loguru. If the import runs without errors in your machine, congratulations, then you've successfully installed Loguru. So now that Loguru is installed, let's pause for a second before we write any code. There are a couple of important things about how Loguru works that are worth understanding up front. First, Loguru uses a single logger instance. Unlike Python's built-in logging module, you don't need to create or configure multiple loggers. You just import the pre-configured logger object and you use it everywhere. Secondly, by default, Loguru already logs to standard error with a readable format, so you can start logging immediately without having to set anything up. That's really all there is to know before getting started. In the next lesson, you'll start using Loguru for real. You'll go through the basic logging operations. See you there. In this lesson, you'll learn about the fundamentals of logging with Loguru. We'll use the Python command to open an interactive Python session. Now, Loguru gives us a pre-configured logger, so we don't need to set anything up before using it. All we have to do is import it. And we do that by doing from Loguru import logger. And that's it. We can already log messages. So let's start with a debug message. To do that, we will do logger.debug, and then we're going to give our debug message. So for instance, just debug message. Notice how the message is formatted with useful information like the timestamp, the log level, and the location of the log call. And we get this formatted log message, but we didn't configure anything yet. Loguru also gives us different log levels like info. And the way we do it is very similar. So logger.info, and this would be an info message. Notice how the first one is a debug message and the second one is an info message. We also have error messages, which we can log by doing logger.error and error message. Each of these levels is color coded. So debug is blue, info is white, and error is red. This makes it so much easier to scan logs very quickly. If your terminal doesn't support colors, Loguru will automatically turn them off. Now, let's dive deeper into the structure of these log messages. If we read the log message from left to right, we first see the timestamp, and this one has a millisecond precision. Then we see debug, which is the log level that indicates how severe this log is. After that, we see where the log came from, the module, the function, and the line number. And finally, the message itself. Each part of this log message is separated by symbols like pipes or maybe dashes to keep everything readable. And you'll learn how to customize this later in the course. By default, Loguru sends the logs to the standard error or STDR. That's why we see everything directly in the terminal. But later in the course, we'll learn how to send logs to files and even to multiple destinations at the same time. For now, the key takeaway is import the logger and start logging. That's it. In the next lesson, we'll talk about log levels, what they mean, and when to use each one.